Yo, what is good, my fellow deadheads? Your overlord has returned. Today we are actually back with a Kaiju number 8 video. The last time we looked at anything with Kaiju number 8 on this channel was all the way back to, I believe, this point here. Yes, literally all the way back here when they were saying new info incoming, and then we went and we looked and watched the entire live stream. I believe during the live stream they announced that the game was officially ready for pre-order. Yes, I believe so, because I think they were releasing new information as the anniversary for JJK Fans and Parade was coming out, the 0.5 anniversary, or it was starting, because this is the first day of that, right? We have our live stream. This is the latest trailer that released at the live stream, I'm pretty sure. Yes, this is the one from that live stream. I'm gonna mute it because sometimes there's copyrighted music in there. But ever since they have done that initial live stream, they have been somewhat quiet over here. They dropped another key visual, which this looks pretty nice in my opinion. The character models look really good as well. Like, usually whenever you're seeing like these little videos and everything, I feel like the character models maybe aren't as HD, because you can, or I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell right here that this video ain't 100% loaded up to like complete graphical goodness, because it's still trying to load right now as I'm watching the video. It's a little pixelated in some spots. The quality picks up and down here and there during the video. So I think that the game is going to look way better than what we are expecting in the first place. But guys, I actually just kind of want to cover whatever they have been talking about on Twitter, mainly these character trailers, because this right here is a character trailer volume 1 right here. So let's watch that again. This is just a, in general, you know, character trailer for Kaiju number 8. Now, I believe Kaiju number 8, it says Kaiju number 8 / Kafka right here, but I think that's just for identification's sake in the game itself. I think what actually is going to happen is we're going to have a separate Kaiju number 8 and a separate Kafka type of deal going on. Kind of like how we had an Asta and a Black Asta, or, you know, in 7 Deadly, we have Meliodas and then Assault Meliodas. Like, they're probably going to just break it up a little bit. Then you can come right here. We have another character trailer right here, and after the character trailer, they have their little campaigns that announced and everything. So these are really old, actually. I'm not gonna look at this. I'm not gonna look at hers. But you can see we started reaching the milestones. If we get 100K pre-registers, we get 100K credits. We get 200K pre-registers. We get 1,000 dimensional crystals, which I imagine the dimensional crystals are gonna be for summons, and you trade them in for the game gacha ticket. They don't even have an official name for it yet. But you see that you get a 4-star Mina Ashido here as well. Kaiju number 8 does very much look like a game that is going to play similarly to Honkai Star Rail, if you ask me. And 7 Deadly Sins Origins, this is completely unrelated, but 7 Deadly Sins Origins gives me the premonition that is going to play very similarly to Genshin or Wuwa or something like that. That's maybe why I've slowed down on Wuwa a little bit, because I'm like, ooh, a game that looks similar to Wuwa that I could play with a lore that I actually care about. But let's continue looking. We get the 100K reach, so we know we're gonna get the 100K credits. Cool. Then we get a new 3rd character trailer for Reno Ichikawa. This one's a bit newer, so we will watch this one. But Reno, I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out whether I should say Reno or Leno, or because in Japanese it's hard for them to pronounce R's, and it's not hard for me to pronounce an R. So I try to, you know, immerse myself, right? But Reno Ichikawa is one of the most goated characters in the show. He's super chill. He's got great vibes. If I could give you a comparison right now, I would say that Kafka, Reno, and Shinomiya are literally like Asta, Yuno, and Noel. Those are the comparisons that I'll give you. They remind me more of the Triad and Black Clover than anything else, to be real. Shinomiya is actually really cracked. I love her personality, because like she's like just like this super tiny, you would think she'd be weak, but she's literally like the daughter of the Kaiju Defense Force, like captain of the entire organization. So she's actually really cracked, and they gave her this really big axe, and the axe is like the span of her entire, or like literally spans her entire body. So I think it's really funny that she does that. But no, she's incredible, of course, and being the director of the entire Defense Force's daughter, she's obviously going to be way more cracked than a lot of other characters. I don't know if you guys have seen season 1 of Kaiju number 8 at all yet, but I am definitely waiting on season 2. But this does look really good here. We have Hoshina. And Hoshina is my favorite character in the anime so far, in the manga also. I read the manga a little bit. I didn't read it all the way, but in the manga, Hoshina reminds me of Levi from AOT, but with a sense of humor. So I think that he's cooler than Levi because he doesn't take himself too seriously. But yeah, Hoshina's got this whole dual blade kind of like thing going on. He's like the strongest man size kaiju killer, and then what's her name? Mina Ashido. Mina, which is Kafka's best friend, the girl that's like the captain of his defense force. She is like the strongest long-range specialist. And then you can see here, they did another stream. The video for the other stream I could cover, but I would need people to let me know down below if they would want me to cover that, because just to go and look over an entire stream, I mean, obviously for me to know is one thing, but like then to go back over and break it down after way after the fact, that's a lot. But you can see Kaiju number 8's art right here. We got Mina's art right here. She looks badass, and she has her little tiger. What's her white tiger? Babu? Is it called Babu? What's his name? I can't remember. Then we have Reno here, super basic, super chill. You never want to make the characters look too crazy at the start. You always got to make them look cooler. He actually looks pretty cool right there with his hands, arms out, kind of like the wings of a bird is what that makes me look up. Makes me think of. He makes me think of a crow. There we go. He has like the really dark aesthetic. He's got the wing tips and they're like pitch black. He makes me think of a crow, and he be killing motherfuckers. So it's just like he's got that energy about him. You can see they released visuals of some of the kaiju battles in the later stream that they did, and then right here they actually show info from the Kaiju 8 anime game special battle system introduction. That's what it was. The anime game special is what it was called. But you can see here the game features a turn-based command battle system from the strongest unit to wipe out giant kaiju. Watch the full stream here. And then if we come here, you will see, this is why I say it's very similar to Honkai Star Rail. But right here, you can also remember this says game in development, subject to change. So this literally could change. But you can see here, you have all of your team right here on the side over here, and you have all of your characters, like the speed and how many turns they're going to take, or the turn order, there we go. The turn order right here. So it seems that the next person is going to be Hoshina for the next 3 hits somehow. Oh my gosh. Then Kaiju number 8, then Reno, then Kikuru, then Kaiju number 10 is who's gonna attack afterwards. And it seems that there is a little Kaiju right here. Okay, you can see the little health bar right here. So the reason why this reminds me of Honkai Star Rail is because literally this is Honkai Star Rail, except for the characters would be down here at the bottom, and this turn order thing would be on the side up here instead. So like literally, bro, you shift this over 90 degrees, put this down here, put this up here, it looks just like Honkai's UI layout, or at least in battle it does. Then we see, cool, we get some damage there. But that's it for the little gameplay trailer right now. It also looks like characters have these little charges right here. So I don't see Hoshina's skills. That is one thing that is eluding me right now. And I just see them tap on his basic skill. I didn't see anything else being clicked on. So that is still an asterisk right now. But nonetheless, the combat system does look for the most part similar to Honkai Star Rail. Let's see. They just have more visuals. Okay. We got Kafka. So they just pretty much got like ultimate visuals, I guess. Kafka doing his punch. Mina putting that barrel in your throat, pause, Reno locking in, and then Hoshina getting ready to cut him up like Thanksgiving turkeys. All right, then just them showing some story stuff. This looks really good right here. I like this. This is like gonna be very early in the game. This is the part where Kafka's in the, pretty much after Kafka and Reno get attacked by that random kaiju while cleaning up kaiju. They go to the hospital after the fact because they almost died, and while they're in the hospital, a random kaiju flies in to the hospital and just flies into Kafka's damn mouth. It was like episode 1, not that big of a spoiler. Character stories, story mode, brand new game, original stories focusing on each individual character. This sounds really interesting. I'm very excited. Why they play Mina like that? They ain't got no ass tooted up or nothing, but it's whatever, it's cool. But I am very excited for original stories nonetheless. And this looks really nice, actually. This looks like it could be like a little memory reel, bit type of thing. And this as well, this is like, it could be like a memory reel type of thing as well too, This man likes to have himself a nice little glass of Hennessy while he plays chess. I don't know who he's playing with, but they are probably a demon too if they are drinking the brown goddess. Then we can keep looking here. Unravel story mode 3. Unravel the game's original main story begins to, or the game's original main story begins to unfold from here. So this is confirmation that the game will be having its own original story, probably very similar to Jujutsu Kaisen. Is Netmarble developing this? I'm just curious. I don't know. I was watching another video and I feel like I heard somebody say Netmarble, but I could be wrong. Now we finally get back to some more character trailers. Character trailer volume 6. Isao Shinomiya, which is just the director of the entire Kaiju Defense Force, aka Kikudu Shinomiya's dad. Yeah, he's wild. Like, if you watch the first season of Kaiju number 8, then you know all these characters. Like, these characters are wild. And honestly, I'm really excited for some extra characters to drop, man. So, it seems after, it took till up to this point for us to reach the 200k pre-registrations, but now we have 1,000 dimensional crystals, which again, I'm going to assume is a 10 pool. And then maybe this right here would be another, so maybe this is just 2 10 pools. But this does look like one of those kind of games where, you know, it's not just, oh, SSR, you know, rare character, or not rare, I'm sorry, 4-star characters could be useful in this game and could last a very long time. I mean, shit, JJK Phantom Parade is still throwing us for a loop because Inumaki and Yaga are still good to this day. And even if you're missing some other options, you know, Nanami is still good to this day. Green Momo maybe even. What's next here? So we finally get I Promise I Fight by Her Side. So no character trailer or anything, just a little art for Kafka. Okay, I can respect it. He's cold though, because he doesn't need the trailer for us to know that he's gonna have some evil ass combos. And I'll be honest with you, he probably won't have evil ass combos. Combos will probably be really bad. If they have a meme character of him early on, he'll be really bad. Or he could be a really crazy support because he knows a lot about Kaiju actually. And that's kind of like one of the things that he does in the first season is that whenever they're fighting Kaiju, he gives them a lot of information on, you know, Kaiju's biology, anatomy, so that they know exactly where to strike the Kaiju. So he could be a buff unit. We already could be seeing that. We have Leno here, Rino Ichikawa. They have little character intro. Oh, so I guess they're talking now. Hold on. Oh, I hear music. I'm just not gonna take the chance on that. But yeah, they're doing their little character intro trailer now. So Kafka's doesn't have what he says, but Leno's is, I'm not there yet. I need to get stronger so Senpai won't have to transform. That is literally this man's catchphrase. Yeah. That is Leno in a nutshell. Character art looks clean. We already saw it. No, we didn't see it. We saw Mina, Hoshina, Kaiju number 8, and who else was down here? Yeah, Reno was down there. Okay. I thought so. Now, what do we have next? This is from May 19th, by the way, so we're starting to get very current. We got Kikudu here. I am Shinomiya Kikudu. I'll use my unstoppable power to smash right through their front armor. I remember her saying that in the episode. Also, are these telling us what the characters' typings are going to be? I could be reading too hard into this, but if there's one that's similar on another character, like, yo, you can just tell she's got like such a, you know, flamboyant personality, just like, you know, she knows she's the shit, you know? We got Isao. Yeah, I don't know what this is supposed to represent in the background. Each character could have their own little unique, just like, I guess, little graffiti art type of deal. That could be something that's more game specific, game related. Because, yep, it has to be. It has to be character specific. Because if you look at this one, and then you go all the way down and look at Kafka's, it is still a bit different, even though they're both red. So I was thinking maybe it was like a typing or something, but I guess not. Okay. So we're just getting more little like character intro trailers. Maybe this is how the character pulls up when you summon them? Let me look at that again. obviously, I don't want to see this first. That kind of spoils the surprise, but like, for the character animation screens, if it's gonna start right here at the information where it's doing like the little scribble or the little graphic graffiti animation, yo, I'm cool with that for my summons. I think that's a pretty smooth summon animation actually. Then right here, one day until Kaiju number 8 Defense Force boost camp in Yokohama. So maybe they had like a real life event, and then boom. This is probably the most interesting thing that I've seen out of all of this. Original character revealed. The two Shinomiyas stand side by side. Kikudu Shinomiya, who battles Kaiju on the front lines, and adoptive older sister, not related by blood, Sagan Shinomiya. Geez, somebody said that she's not making it out of the game with her life. Oh my gosh. People are already hating it, not even because it's not canon, but because it's a possibility that the new character is probably just gonna die. Oh, let's see. In Kaiju number 8 the game, okay, you're the voice of Sagan Shinomiya, Akira Akito. Thank you, Akira. Thank you for introducing yourself. I'll be joining Kaiju number 8 as an original character for the game. I'm thrilled about it. Of course. I play Sagan Shinomiya. Her name implies, and as her name implies, she's the sister of the well-known Kikudu Shinomiya. Sagan, her older sister, but they are not related. I think Sagan has this tough look to her and just comes across as so cool. I think she's pretty serious, but is also a great and honest person. I've been so excited to play this character and record her lines. The game's story features the Japan Defense Force, including Kafka, Kikudu, and others. It also involves Closer, a special force led by Sagan. This exciting story will be released soon. Be sure to keep up to date on news about Kaiju number 8, the game. So guys, Closer, C-L-O-Z-E-R, is a special unit that the Kaiju Defense Force has, and Sagan Shinomiya runs that unit. Let's see. A mysterious gateway created by unknown Kaiju through this phenomenon. Colossal Kaiju from other dimensions emerge one after another. In the game's original story, you'll fight against Colossal Kaiju that come through this gate. Okay? Kaiju number 8, canon expansion. Immerse yourself in the game's original story, expanding the world of Kaiju number 8. Discover new sides of the officers and battle all new Kaiju. So honestly, this seems like something that is just very common in gacha games nowadays. Shows will come out instantly, and instantly when they come out, a gacha game company is like, yo, let's hop on that, let's get some money off of that, let's make a game out of this. And more often than not, they are going into it and they are making it a game original story, right? So Kaiju number 8 is going to have a game original story. Jujutsu Kaisen had a game original story for a year until they decided to do the global version. And honestly, who knows that the global version being released stopped who knows the global version being released didn't stop the game original story. Maybe they were like, yo, it'd be too much to try and maintain both of these at different times and maintain a game original story, so let's just stop with the game original story and make it an all canon thing. But even Grand Cross, which had a story that was fully, or not even fully done, but close to done when the game came out. Yes, close to done when the game came out, or was pretty deep. It even went the original story route. So it just seems like original stories are things we can't escape anymore in gacha games. Closer. Meet Closer. Closing order with 0 restrictions. Closing the order with 0 restrictions. Okay. The acronym doesn't really work at all, but I mean, I get it. Meet Closer, the special unit dedicated to handling Kaiju dimensional gates. Okay? Now, some more information about the new character, and this is the latest thing that they've dropped. 51 minutes ago, this is. Original character, Sagan Shinomiya. Here is the character info for Sagan Shinomiya, an original character debuting in this game. Stay tuned for more updates on what weapons she uses and what role she plays in the story. Sagan Shinomiya. Orphaned by a Kaiju disaster, Sagan was adopted by the Shinomiya family. She later moved to the US and joined the US Defense Force. Now she serves in Closer, a special unit called Closing Order with 0 restrictions. So she was she was orphaned by a Kaiju disaster. She was adopted by Isao. She was trained by Isao. That's why she's got that Isao look of determination in her eyes. I'm gonna be real with you. She looks like an older Shinomiya with pink hair who's more serious and not as playful. That's who she looks like. But guys, that is like everything that I am seeing right now for the Kaiju 8 official game. And here's their official Kaiju 8 Twitter account. And also, maybe I go over to the official website real quick. Alright guys, we're here on the official Kaiju number 8 website. This is the last thing I wanted to check before I ended the video, just to make sure that we weren't missing anything too important. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure I can change this all to English. So guys, I'm not going to read through all this one by one because that is a lot of extra time and a lot of extra yap I'll be putting on this video. But guys, if you want to see any more information about the game, okay, cool. So they already have you know, original characters in here they're showing. Memories, experience, the game, the stuff from the original manga, and then character stories, right? So it looks like they do have this pretty well updated already. And if you guys want to see more information on any of this Kaiju number 8 stuff, man, then check out this video, or not check out this video, but check out this website. I will leave it linked below the video. But yeah, other than that, not really seeing anything. Oh yeah, no, dude, they got a pretty good like breakdown of information up here so that you can look and see everything. So yes, if you need to see anything, come to this website, take a look, and yeah, we can see exactly what we need for the game. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm scrolling, trying to talk at the same time, and it's just like getting me. But yes, literally come to this website and you can look at any information that you need on the game at the very moment. And as of right now, we are at 200K pre-registrations. I do not know where to see the pre-registrations, or I guess I can just go to Steam or the App Store or whatever. But let's get to 500K so we can all get ourselves a free copy of Mina. And I assume that Mina has to be a good character if they're giving her away for free at the start of the game, because why would they give away a shitty free character that we would not be able to use at the start of the game? It'd be no point. That'd be a bad start, to be honest. But if you guys did enjoy this video, man, then you can go down below, you can leave a like on the video, you can also subscribe, you can comment and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every single time that I drop a video. Did I just say subscribe, comment, and notify? But comment down below and let me know if you liked this video or not. I know I typically stick to the JJK Phantom Parade type of stuff, but I did want to branch out and cover this too because I am excited for this game and I do plan to give it a play whenever it does drop. And you know, if that's the premise, I need to definitely take a look at some 7DS Origin stuff as well. But you guys have an excellent, wonderful day. That is going to be it for your boy DEADMANVINCE. The Dead Man loves you. Peace.